The Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
Everybody, welcome back to another Megatron Draws. What the hell happened to my screen? What are you doing? There we go. StreamYards is being a little munted lately. But welcome back to another Megatron Draws. Didn't really know if I was going to be able to make this stream today, but kind of lucked out because work wasn't... Well, I decided to get the day off today, so I didn't have enough time to... So I decided to do some streaming. And if you've been following me on Twitter or Instagram, you know I've been working on a certain redhead from the 80s. Can't show that. That would be Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Also, we got Velma. We got working on here, but we're going to be doing Daphne today because she's already inked and she's not, so... But yeah, I got a lot of stuff planned. Hold on. Adjust the camera. Just need to make sure it's not balanced right. There we go. Probably should have done this before the stream started, but whatever. And I see that Daphne's already winning the poll, obviously. Of course. Hello, Boset. How's it going, man? But yeah, so let's pop this baby out and we can get started on coloring her. I want to put more of the classic sort of costume. Although she's actually, her design hasn't really, at least from what I've researched, she hasn't really changed much. So that's all good and fine and dandy. Now, I need my glove. Hold on. All right. That way I don't smear any of the ink or whatever. But yeah, here she is. I've been teasing her all week, so we're gonna be getting her nice and colored up. So I think we'll start with the skin tones. I gotta grab them up here. Is that the one I want? Nope. This one. All the skin tones, just all of them. I think I had a little bit of a blush. Let's put the using, and that might make things a bit more stable here. Let's move that here. Open the comments here. All right. Let's see. What the fuck? Just flung that motherfucker. All right. Took in my eraser to stop him from falling. All right. You sounded like a robot for a second. Oh, well, you know, I am kind of a transformer, so. It's all good now, though? We'll change eventually. Just. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wiltard, yeah. But most of the costumes like look pretty much the same, so. Let me move this, my bin of markers. It's getting in my way. Up top here. There we go. Just make sure. Alright. Just gonna make sure I have all my stuff erased so there's no underlying pencil marks on just clean her up. So obviously we're going to go for kind of the style I've been doing for most of the females lately. The sort of kind of a Bruce Timm-ish sort of approach. At least inspired. I just kind of have like a very sort of a simplified look for them. Going for it. Also kind of trying something new with this sort of line under our eye. Just adds a bit more to her. Moved out, I had to send a message real quick. Okay, good. So I think we are doing just fine then, for now. Everything should be fine, you know, internet-wise. It's all 4 bars, so. But yeah, it's been like years and years since I've actually watched the old Scooby-Doo cartoons. I remember watching the the live-action movie, the first one at least, a lot when I was younger. Which looking back is kind of dog shit, but whatever. Certainly better than most adaptations nowadays, though. I'll just say that. Although to be fair, I'm not necessarily a Scooby-Doo aficionado, so I wouldn't know. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do the two main female leads in that show, because I do want to kind of do more of like the classic, like sort of 80s female characters. Kind of want to do a redo of like April O'Neil or Carly Spencer, because I wasn't really happy with the one I did last year. So I kind of want to do them a bit better in this newer style at some point. All right. I also remember watching a lot of like, I remember having like a, it was either on DVD or it was like a VHS tape, but we actually had this one cartoon that was like a Batman and Scooby-Doo crossover that was kind of fun. I used to watch a lot, but when I was younger. Which kind of makes sense, it's kind of a really cool crossover because they're both kind of detectives in a sense, just the mystery gang goes after like, ghosts and shit, haunted stuff, whereas Batman investigates crime and stuff like that. So, although to be fair, a lot of the mystery gang, although the mystery gang enemies are usually like criminals and stuff like that, from what I remember. All right. All right. It's too very light. This brush is dying. Pen is dying on me. You cannot speak today. It needs a refill. Just weird because I hadn't really used this one a little bit. But, yeah. It's one of those colors that you use a lot, though. There we go. Move you off to the side. I don't get any which I might need to get a second one of these, honestly. It's kind of not running out, but it's getting there. Don't want to go too much. Don't want to overfill them. Yeah, this guy needs some work. Dude, not too much. Is that enough? What the fuck? Okay, just gotta wait for it to go all the way down, I guess. Here. Need. Yeah, I'll put them in this bin real quick. See if my because I have two markers the same color, so I might just use this one for a bit. So I might still have some juice in it. Nope, never mind. Sometimes you have to wait for to drip all the way in. That should be good enough. There we go. Oh, that's better. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Why is this pen just fucking... It's annoying. Might need to refill that again. Now this one with this. A little bit more. Markers are being weird as fuck. I fill you up. You're not fucking shooting your ink anywhere, so to speak. Maybe it's just the nib. Maybe the nib, honestly, it's kind of fucking up. Maybe. Just put it in there for a minute, let it seep in, so to speak. All right. You know what? I'll just pull the one. Off cam a little bit. The shading looks good. Oh, yeah. All right. Don't want to go too dark because I think she's kind of a more fair-skinned lady. So try and not go too dark with her skin tones. Although if I do go too dark, I might actually get hired by Netflix or something like that. Yeah. It's a good color for a skin tone. Yeah, I like the color actually. Yeah. I'm liking it. So far, at least. But yeah, if you noticed on Twitter, I actually kind of posted some updates. I got some new foam board yesterday, and I kind of cut them to size before going to bed because I like that. I work that way. I always do the most important things at night, like when it comes to like that kind of thing, for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on new dioramas pretty soon. I'll probably be doing the bottom shelf one first because it's gonna be a bit more simple diorama, and because the one above it's gonna be a little more difficult to sort of figure out. Just because I have to design a bunch of buildings and stuff like that. So because the one above is going to be the Tokyo one, and the one below that is going to be the Iacon city sort of background on Cybertron. So not too sure when I'll be doing the streams for that. I might do a stream on maybe Monday night, maybe. I don't think I have a long shift that day. So, although I'm thinking of going to the art store to grab some refills because I am low. This area needs to be reworked. All right, let's see if you're working now. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right. I think we need the EO2. Oh, that's the 21. There we go. Get some shadows in. And I think I'll add some like extra, not a whole lot, but a little bit of eyeshadow maybe. Maybe like a purplish color or something. Or reddish. Don't really see Daphne as the one to have heavy knit makeup, but you know. I see her as being a bit more subtle with it. But that's just me. Oop. Color her hair just a little bit. That's okay. For the neck. Already gotta do the hand. Do it after. Do it after. Not like it's that important. Just kind of covered up halfway, anyways. So good. Just make a little bit of a shadow there. And let's just blend this in together. Nice and smooth. Hi, Mads. How's it going? All right. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. It might have made it a little bit too tan or too dark. Might just a little more tan, but that's okay. Yeah, it should be good enough. Maybe she's in a dark area. It's all good. All right. Yeah, it should be good enough for now. Do the hand. Just a layer of shadow. nuts. Thank you. That should be good enough. Let's see. I just want to add a little bit extra layer of red to her eyes here. Yeah, probably do what I want. Let's try it. Don't want to ruin her. All right, let's see if I can find a better shade. Let's show you. Should not do much. It's kind of working. All right. App crashed, dang. Alright, it should be fine for now. Come back to it later. I'll get the hair going. Right. She'll keep that one. So she's always been kind of drawn with sort of an orangey sort of color to her hair. So that's what I'm going to do for her today. So grab some orange, some oranges. Can you not fall over? All right. Yeah, should be enough. I'll put you guys away. So should we start light or dark? Not wondering. All right. Like this color. Didn't really do a whole lot of prepping before the stream. All right, that's good. Yeah, that should blend nicely. little bit darker shade. Oh, this red. Yeah, don't really like that. Ooh, actually kind of like this color. I might start with that actually. They're all pretty good actually. Not gonna lie. All right, I think we'll start with this lighter shade. It's very bright. You're all in the way. I really like this color. I might use this for when I do April eventually. Let's get start from here. Might need a lighter shade of yellow, actually. Might grab you and you. Smack the shit out of my fucking lamp here. All right. So yeah, it kind of seems like, I guess, nothing too sure what to talk about. It's not about the biggest Scooby-Doo person, but I guess we kind of talk about what's been going on in the more recent news of DC. I guess they're going forward with the Flash, Ezra Miller's Flash, at least. I mean, everyone's like kind of already talked about it already, but I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of Henry Cavill Superman, but it's like compare him to Ezra Miller. Like I'll take Henry Cavill over him any day. It's just like you're getting rid of him for this guy. Like what? But I mean, whatever. It's like honestly, at this point, I just don't care enough about DC, at least on film, or even the comics. Like the comics are just dog shit nowadays. Like now they have Joker getting pregnant and shit. It's like, what the hell is going on here? But yeah, I have like no faith in like, I mean, I kind of talked about this before, but yeah, I don't have faith in anyone at Warner Brothers. In terms of, because I mean, from the very beginning, they've never really had a firm grasp on who these characters are. I mean, if you look back, even way back to like the Tim Burton and Christopher Reeves days, like their whole mindset just doesn't, like their whole mindset is like whatever is chasing success, right? But they don't think about how they got to that success. So, for example, when it came to Batman '89, that movie did so well because they were sticking very close to the source material in that movie, and they got someone like Tim Burton, who's kind of his style kind of works for Batman because he has a very noir, not noir, but had a very stylized approach that kind of works for Batman story. Also, that darkness and whatnot. The problem is they said, hey, that guy, Tim Burton, he did a great job doing Batman. It's like, let's get him to do Superman. It's just like, as if Batman and Superman are the same character, the same sort of fabric, you know? It's like, no, you can't have someone who does this do that. Like, I'd be like taking a horror director to make him do like a romance story or something like that, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, not that it can't be done, but it's just like, that line of thinking, though, is kind of what they still have to this day, because then they went, and when Christopher Nolan was making successful films with the Dark Knight movies, you know, they went, hey, he did those great Batman movies. Let's get him to do Superman now. It's just like, it's not the same character. It's like, you know, certain styles work better for certain characters, you know what I mean? So like that right there just shows, like, to me at least, you know, how you know, blind they are and how they never really understand these characters. Never have, honestly. Like it's really up to the directors, honestly, at this point, because they don't really like who make these films, and unfortunately, they don't hire the best guys for those characters. Unfortunately, so you have people who make them too dark and too nihilistic, and you know, like with Zack Snyder's stuff. You know, it's just not really what I think DC's all about. Which is why I kind of think that, you know, when it was the Just the Immortal by George Miller, I thought that would have been because I read that I read that a couple of years ago. And I thought it was great. Like it needed some improvements. Like I didn't like that they had Batman kill Maxwell Lord. I didn't like that scene at all. But they could have easily fixed that though by make it so that it was Talia, because Talia al Ghul was in the story for the Justice League Mortal script. And still, I was like, oh well, why don't you just have Talia al Ghul be the one to kill Maxwell Lord or something like that? Makes more sense because she's a assassin and whatnot. But and some other things I would have changed. I probably would have changed the Green Lantern to Hal Jordan just because Barry Allen is the Flash in this movie, and I think that it makes more sense to have Hal Jordan there. Because like if you saw the like if you know what happens in the script, you kind of know why I would say that. It's because I think that having Hal Jordan there I'll spoil it because it's probably not going to be made anymore. But Barry Allen ends up dying, kind of very similar to the way he died in Crisis. Like his life, he died, runs too fast into the Speed Force or whatever, and then at the end of it, Wally West kind of takes over the mantle, and he's kind of in the story as well. So. And that's why I think it would be more impactful to have Hal Jordan there instead of like John Stewart, because I think they have, Hal Jordan and Barry Allen had a really special friendship in the comics and stuff like that. So I think that'd be more impactful to have him there instead. But dude, I reckon Snyder turned his back on his own fans after they. Yeah, that was like fucking. Like, I don't know what he was thinking, honestly. Like, just an asshole. Like when. They did that whole charity stream, and then the first thing he does is basically when he comes on is basically insult them. Essentially, they're saying, "Yeah, it's like I don't know." I'll leave a little bit of a highlight there. There. All right, I think that should be good. Let's go that color. I might just go. I'll keep it for now. I'm not sure if I want to keep this highlight or not. Just looks a little bit awkward. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. I'll just make it very subtle highlights. Yeah. There. All right. I really like this color for her hair. I'm not gonna lie. But we gotta darken it up now. There we go. That without a respect. Jet. Yeah, Mantra went out the window with the Snyder Cut. Cultists and some, those same people still watch this movie. Yeah, I agree. It's like. It's like, sure, respect to the guys who, because I think raised like a whole bunch of mine. Like, what was it, like $3,000 or $30,000 or some shit? Like they raised a lot of money well before he even showed up. Like, it's like, and then it's just like, oh, he just does that whole thing where, like, yeah, he calls them a hate group or whatever. I don't remember what he said, but it was fucking stupid. I mean, it was kind of like it must have been like a thing from up high, like higher ups wanted them to say that. But still, it's just like, yeah, just stupid. Stupid. Yeah, around 30K is what I remember it being. Oh shit. Going for an hour and I only have her hair and her fucking skin done. Oh well, it's fine. Not in a rush today, so it's all good. Oh, good. Bastard. Sorry, bastard. And I believe it was all him, not top brass. Yeah, I don't know what was the motivation behind it, honestly. Like, some people say one thing, some people say another thing, but it's just. Also, kind of apparently he ruined Martian Manhunter in this film just by having him be that general guy, essentially. Like this whole time, like in Man of Steel, when Zod's like wrecking the place up, like Martian Manhunter doesn't think, yeah, maybe I could go help Superman fight these guys or something like that, Or in Batman versus Superman when Doomsday's attacking, like where the fuck are you at, motherfucker? It's like you're like one of the most powerful characters in the DC universe. You're not doing anything. It's like, also I don't really like that they made him like a general. Like I always liked it when Martian Manhunter was a detective, like when he was like kind of like in that detective form. That's kind of his most iconic sort of realm. The only reason why he does it now, I think, is because of the It might be a New 52 thing, but I think it was very much. It could have been very much inspired by like the Supergirl cartoon, or not cartoon, the TV show. It did that because in that show they had the exact same thing kind of happen. But yeah, really Martian Manhunter. Just by having him be there, because like, oh, where are you at, asshole? All these buildings are being destroyed. It's all like 9/11 up in here. It's like, nah, fuck you guys. So watch. Fell off after season and a half. Yeah, I think I just watched the first season. I watched a couple of the second season. I was like, I don't care. Didn't care. And season 2 started off good when they had Superman come in like, at one point. That was cool, but that's about it. Same with that time doing show. What? Oh yeah, Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't finish that. I think I watched the first season. I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. It's like, because the only characters I was really interested in seeing in that show was like Hawkman and Hawkgirl, and they killed them off in the first episode. So I'm just like, oh, don't care. Don't care anymore. But honestly, they didn't really do them very well either. I mean, story-wise, they were fine, but I just didn't like the actors. I didn't really like the actor who played, or the actress who played Hawkgirl. She just didn't really have a whole lot of personality to me. Yeah, that was all politics. It was so bad. I can't even remember the name of it. Yeah. Those CW shows are just so fucking bad. They just got worse and worse. Like, I mean, Flash started off okay. Arrow was okay for a bit, and then it's just like eventually they got woke. And one thing I didn't really like about the Flash, but I mean, it's like the Flash show was weird too because it's like they had the Iris and Barry relationship that was really fucking weird because they basically grew up together as like siblings and stuff like that. I was just like, that's fucking gross. Well, essentially, I mean, not technically siblings, but I mean, it was that same sort of dynamic, what's going on with that. I was just like, it's a little weird. Flash was good for about 2 seasons. Then, yeah. Well, not just that. Like season 3, I was so fucking pissed off at season 3. Like, because like it was so easy to predict like the next move. Like, because it was all just like Scooby Doo essentially. So, like, who's the villain this season? And it's just the most obvious fucking person you can imagine. Like when they had what's his name, Draco from Harry Potter play, was it Dr. Alchemist or something like that? Like I immediately called that at the very start of the show, and I was fucking right. And then I called it when they started throwing hints at who Savitar was. It's like it's obviously gonna be some sort of evil berry or something like that. It's like they make it too obvious. It's just no one's surprised by it unless you're a fucking retard. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's starting to come along. Hey, Grumpy. How's it going, man? Pizza guy. Oh, yeah. Fucking Savitar. Which they got Savitar completely wrong. Like, he's supposed to be like a... I don't know. I can't remember what he was in the comics. So it was not Barry Allen. I'll just say that. It was like, what the fuck are we doing with them? It looks like Megatron. It looks like a Transformer. But how you doing, Grumpy? Good to see you, man. Best detective, yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to go rewatch Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I've already watched everything else. Yeah, at this point. Why not? It's been a fucking long-ass time since I watched the old cartoon. Like, I think it was like... Last time I actually sat down and watched a cartoon from it was like when I was like 7 or something. Around that time. Oh, shit. But that's kind of like why I always like the idea of them kind of crossing over with Batman, because they're all kind of detectives in their own right, you know. Detective. Except I was completely utterly wrong on that show. Worst season of it that I saw since the stuff with Batwoman was released. I didn't even watch Batwoman. I just watched the trailer. I was like, nope. Nope. Ignoring the shit out of that piece of shit. It's like, I actually called it too in the season 2 of The Flash when it was when the guy who was pretending to be Jay Garrick was going to be Hunter Zolman. Like, granted, it was kind of a random sort of guess, but I ended up being right about it. I'm just like, fuck. It's like, And then when they had the episode where they revealed that it was Hunter Zolomon or whatever on the regular Earth, Earth 1 or whatever, I was just like, yep, called it again. I was like, I called it when the guy in the Iron Mask was the real Jay Garrick. Which that was cool, actually. That was kind of cool when they had the original Barry Allen from the TV show play Jay Garrick. That was cool. That was probably the best part about it. Let's just make a whole fucking show about him. Let's make a whole show where he's playing Jay Garrick Flash. You have Mark Hamill as the trickster. That's what I would watch that forever. But turn it back to anime. Brat bitch, and never will. Yeah. Okay. Ownership on the Flash show, but CBS killed the show because they found out he's gay. Rip. Oh. Hey, Corey. How's it going, man? See. Not. See if this is a little bit. Can you not roll around? Whatever. All right. Move the way. There we go. Should be the last shade, and we can go in with some yellowish colors to kind of like just tidy it up a bit, make it a bit more flattering to look at. But yeah. But technically, Scooby-Doo kind of exists in the DC universe if you think about it, because they always have Batman crossovers and stuff like that. So I remember watching it on VHS or whatever back in the day. There was like a little special or whatever crossover thing. I don't remember what it was called. Thanks, dude. Hey, Keely Chow. How's it going? Happy New Year to you as well. What's going on? Well, we're coloring some hair. Been doing this for about an hour now, honestly. But the rest shouldn't take as long. Just a outfit And then the background, which is going to be a very basic color. I'm thinking like maybe a teal or a yellow for the background. Thinking more teal because it's kind of the color for the mystery van. Not that's the mystery van is supposed to be in the background, but just trying to evoke that in a way. It makes sense. All right, should be good enough. I want to run through once more with this color, just to kind of make it a little more vibrant. It's a very vibrant shade of orange. Some areas here. Touch up this area. No, this color. Here. Her hair volume, classy look, yeah. Yeah, Daphne always kind of struck me as being a very classy gal. So. Though I heard people didn't really like her in the Scoob newer movie, anime movie, but I have not seen that, so I cannot comment. But I heard they gave her a lot of like daddy issues or whatever. So. Which is typical of nowadays times. But yeah, it's kind of like I always liked her a little bit more than Velma. She had a very classy sort of a vibe to her. I want to touch up the skin tones a little bit. Let me get back to it. A little off. Or we'll work on the rest of the body and we'll come back to it last. If I really need to. Yeah, it should be fine. part's looking a little awkward. Say L2 took Ruta to find it. Oh, I think I saw the first live action a long time ago. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I just missed a whole people who don't have confidence in this. Say they other. Have daddy issues, yeah. That hairstyles needs a serious. I didn't like, but Sarah. Yeah. Well, I think they made like a fighter, didn't they? I think they made like more of a fighter in the movie because they made it was basically a joke because they made fun of how she would always get captured or whatever in the cartoon. So she's like, "Oh no, I'm not damsel in distress anymore." But I remember her just being kind of annoying in that movie. Oh, the guy who played Shaggy was fucking awesome. Like, he nailed it. I'll just say that. Sound exactly like him. There we go. You know what? Let's go all the way with that. That's better. There. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that guy. Matthew Lillard. Lillard or whatever. Yeah, pretty much he's not tall enough for that role. Yeah. And let's get her eyebrows going. Might come back later with some copper, just to kind of make her eyebrows look a little bit darker. I'm gonna do that now. Hold on. Just get all these darker shades going first. They really need to make like Tombow sized brush pens, Copics. To me, height doesn't matter to me. Yeah. I mean, you can always edit or make or film it in a certain way that kind of makes someone look taller than they actually are. There's always like camera angles that you can do to make that appear like that, But Choice Sedan look good. Can you not? I get. like that. And so I might use this color for her actual hair. Just a minute. It's really good. Yeah, I might do that. Just a little subtlety. And very, just for like the shadows and stuff like that. It might look really solid. I'll just blend it in with a darker shade of orange. I think that should be it for her hair. Yeah, I like that. Looking sharp now. Not gonna do too much. Might be a little too much. Yeah, once I add some extra orange, I think it should look fine. It doesn't matter either. If someone sucks, don't hire them. Height is just dumb to bitch with. Yeah. They may improve. Movie magic is a thing. Well, every single one of those X-Men movies and the chops. But if the person with looks doesn't get the chops, give me the one with the chops. For example, you Jackman that nicely, despite my disdain for Snyder or Singer. Her hair kind of looks like butt cheeks right there. Kind of shape of butt cheeks. Just notice that. Yeah. I'm so mature. Here, let me do this. I think I might have screwed up over here. Not gonna lie. Let's see. We'll make it work. Probably just ended up right there. That's not too bad. This might help transition a bit more. There we go. So to speak. Same with Dwayne, the Pebble Johnson endorsing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good enough. Go back over this color just to tie it all together. Okay, that should be good for now. Yeah, I think I might have to go back in on the skin tones later. Looking a little too pale. Alright. But let's get the purple going, because looking a little plain right now. Alright, let's get some purple, and some pinks for leggings. Save those for lips. So she kind of has two different sort of shades of purple. She has a darker purple, and then she has kind of like a lilac sort of color, like a very light shade of purple for her, like her bands here and whatnot, and the little bit on the forearm or the wrist there. So, oh, shit, that's a lot of pens. Oh. So, I think we'll start with the darker shades. So, just trying to see which one I want to use for her. Just trying to look at a reference here. I want to use this color, but I don't think I have enough juice on it at the moment. That's perfect for her, I think. I'll lay that kind of purple on her. This one's kind of die on me. Okay, we'll stick with this color then. We'll just cover up these little blemishes here. But yeah, I'll definitely need a refill for this guy because he's starting to die on me. But it should get me through at least for this stream. But yeah, it's perfect color for her. Here, I think the tip will work better, so to speak. Oh, yeah. Much better. Much more clean. Down here. One of the legacy, well, continue. Okay. Just missed the whole big ass conversation. It's fake will come now because I would be surprised. Yeah. Just the way it is now. Just the way it is. Yeah, I'm definitely getting you a refill. I think you're gonna die after the stream. We're there. Get her booby. Get the booby. Okay. Yeah, watch and cherish it. Use Sarah. Need more purple. I know. I'm trying. This is the only purple I don't have a fucking refill for. I think. So I only have a a bunch of violets. Just have a couple of violets that need some refills. It's hard on brushes and tips as I am. I know, I have to be. It's how I roll. This thing's dying. Jesus Christ. All right. This pen's going to be death of me. It's so fucking annoying when the best color for the character you're drawing is fucking dying on you. It's like, what the fuck, man? So it looks good on her, but it's fucking dying. It's gonna make it look awful. Use it too much. Use this marker too much. Got to find a way to tidy it up. Since I turned into an ancient version of Photoshop to color stuff. Ancient, yeah. Not too sure if I'll ever go back to digital, or because I did it a little while. I just didn't like it. Although it could just be because of the tablet I was using that kind of turned me off of it, because the one I was using didn't have like an actual screen to show me what I was drawing. So it was just very jarring, sort of a system. Also, like doing all the layering and stuff like that, like having all those too much work for my liking. All right, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go all the way purple for all of it here, honestly, and then just use darker shades. Fucking hell, this thing is dying on me. Bitch. All right. They're back. Got see this. Dude legally becomes trans to gain custody of his child. Jesus. That's one way to win a custody case. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Piece of shit. Oh my God, I must love his kids. Yeah. Go back to traditional. I had no idea how to use layers. Yeah, I know how to do it. It's just too much work. It's just like I could already do all that stuff in traditional. I don't need to do all that layering stuff. Like I just find it to be very tedious because I have to keep track of everything. You know. All right, done with you. I'm going darker. Oh shit! Put the other on. The arm back here. Oh, there we go. It's all good. Oh, there forever. It's a blessing in disguise that I don't know how to do it, since I treat it much like a sheet of paper. I can erase the color from it. Yeah. If you want, I would be happy to mail you my CD. Also, your mouse, you can look at the monitor while you work. Maybe. I'll think about it if you really want to send it out to me. All right, need a color to kind of clean this up a bit. I think this might help. Or this works. So that kind of works. It's kind of a bluish sort of purple color. But I think it'll work because it's already got some purple underneath. So it helps blend it out. No horse, but a steady one. It's a little. Oh, yeah. I mean, I used to have one. I just didn't like it. Yeah, I had something very similar to that. Yeah, I didn't really like using it. It was just too small for my the way I kind of work, There are ones that curl to you into keep the stylus in a certain area, but those because the opposite, so I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it could be useful for like coloring, but I don't think I'll ever do like pen and ink work on mine or with a stylus. I just don't really think that's. I just really couldn't get into that when I started doing it. And I'll just get bored like really easily if I was doing it, the colors for it, because I'd have to make sure I have all my layers in. It was just very tedious product. Tedious product. I cannot process. I cannot speak today at all. All right. I might have some black. Or not black, but darker. Should I do dark blue? Just for some like shadow. That might work. Not this kind of shade. We'll see. I've been coloring. It's a bear to draw with these. That part, I only use it for coloring, really. Gotcha. Alright, now I'll try using this guy to kind of blend all the shades together. Just to make it more vibrant. Oh, yeah. It should work fine. Alright, this should be fine for now. Let's see. Actually, I kind of want to darken this area up. That should be good enough. Looking all right. Considering I had to work with a bum fucking marker. All right, so I think I'll do the leggings first, just because it's going to be really quick. It's going to be a nice pink color. It's very light shade, actually, so I'll just click this. The shadows. At least from the reference I'm using, it's pretty light. That too. Oh, a refill for this guy? Nope. I have a list up right above where my markers are of all the refills I don't have. It's good to have a constant reminder. As well as it kind of helps me keep track of which ones, like I find that one marker is like dying more than the other one. Like, you know, replace this guy soon on my little sheet there. Oh my gosh, it's all gray there all of a sudden. That's good. Okay. There we go. It's because you're trying to do too much for each step, a layer, this step, yeah. Well, no, the problem was I had a bum marker. I was trying to use this guy for the main color, but it was dying, so couldn't really do a whole lot with it. And it's the best color for her, actually. It's probably the best color I have for Daphne's little outfit here. So, maybe when I get another shade of it, or some refills for it, I'll probably go back and maybe tidy it up a little bit more here. But think of them like clear film on a projector. I'll use the flesh tone just to kind of, because it's supposed to be leggings, so you'd kind of have a little bit of that sort of fleshiness sort of popping out, so to speak. Just going to put a little bit of indication in that. That should tidy this guy up. Thanks, Corey. But yeah, I had to use multiple different shades to kind of get the right look for her purple. I guess I'll tidy up her skin tones a little bit while I'm here. While I'm at it, might as well. It's a little plain for my liking. Okay. All right, that should be good enough. Now let's get the last sort of shade of purple, which will be on the armband and the waist and such. So start with this shade. It's a very light shade of purple, so should be good. Oh, I see what you're saying about the digital art. I thought you meant for the Copics and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Especially in 3D. Holy fuck. That shit is complex as hell. In a good way of people that can shade properly fast. Yeah, I kind of do the three or four marker rule of having a main color, then you have the darker shades, and you have the lighter shades. You kind of it's hard to explain, but you depends on, because you can, for different things you have different sort of approaches. Like, for example, sometimes you go light to dark to light. You know, it's kind of all depend on what you're kind of working on, I think, when it comes to that. But like for skin tones, I usually work light to dark. Then for most of the time, I usually work darker to light when it comes to like clothing and stuff like that. And then kind of do a neutral color or the main color, and then the kind of like a lighter shade to kind of, you know, blend it all together seamlessly. What the fuck am I doing? I'm putting it on the wrong spot. All right. It's all good though. It's all purple. It's just getting covered up anyways. Getting distracted. All right. And just blend that all together. Actually, we'll get this guy. Three select shades. Light, dark, and medium. You're good to go. For most things, obviously, you know, some things need a bit more work, but you kind of want to touch up this a little bit. Awkward. Oh, the headband. Hold on. Almost forgot that the headband new. Okay. Can I call it back? There we go. So for anyone in the chat who's a Scooby-Doo aficionado, what color are Daphne's eyes? I can't remember what her color her eyes were. I know in the cartoon, a lot of the cartoons, they have like black eyes or whatever, but I wasn't sure if there's like a specific eye color that was kind of canon or whatever to her. We'll get to it last. We'll do the eyes and lips last, because I like to do that stuff last. But very helpful right now. So I'm thinking of going like a blue-green type color. And blue and green are usually best for like redhead characters as well, anyways. You just pop a bit more, I think. Light the layer, again, and lights. Yep. Sure, that can just shadow. Grab this guy. And they've been colored blue, black, blue, and green. Oh. Okay, then well I'm gonna go with blue and no, I'll do a blue-green type of color. Get the best of both worlds. How about that? All right. I think that'll do it for her purple. Now we just gotta do the scarf and the background. And the scarf is green, so let's bump the camera. Smack the shit out of it. Let's grab that. Grab them. And grab that. Excuse me. Let's see. So she's kind of like a lime green one. What's this guy? YG. Nope. I'll have refill for this guy. Let's try this guy. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's a good color for her. We'll go with this. You're doing me too. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Much better. God, all my markers are fucking dying. Jesus Christ. Here. I think I might place an order in tonight. Fuck that. It's actually a website here. It's kind of a Canadian, I think it might be a Canadian warehouse or whatever that sells Copics or whatever online. Yeah, I need to do a little soul searching for markers, so to speak. All right. Yeah, I'm just tired of this shit. They're all just dying on me. But we're almost done, so should be fine. Megatron needs to replace an order for refills. Exactly. Exactly. I got a ton of refills I need to get. Ton of them. But yeah, that purple is definitely on the list. I'll just say that. The first thing I fucking put order for. First thing is going in my basket. Hey, Jacob. How's it going, man? Thanks, dude. All right. Here. Camera's giving me a weird sort of... How are you doing? Yeah. But, yeah. There she is. Maybe I'll do it for a scarf. So I kind of thought about it earlier. I think I'm going for like more of a teal sort of color for the background. So grab a bunch of those. Just because I think it'll kind of be reminiscent of the Mystery Machine. So I think it makes sense to have that color. As well as it'll kind of help make the purple and the red hair sort of pop out a bit more. What the fuck's calling me? Fuck you. Some cunt. Oh, I should put it on blast on stream. Nah, it's all good. It's like a scam call or some shit. They usually come around this time of year. Let's see. Which kind do I like better? I think a more bluish looking. That's good. The exact same one as that one. Yeah. Okay. It's fucking smooth as hell. It's filling in very well. Yeah. Or should I go for a color that was kind of similar to the mystery van sort of color earlier? Kind of wish I added some extra, like the flower details on it, but you wouldn't really get to see it that much anyways. It's just very small. I'm just trying to evoke the that with the background here, as well as create a nice contrast between the purple and the red hair, or the orange hair rather, red hair, whatever. Okay. There. All right. Actually, I think I might add a little shadow behind her. Hold on. Let's see how this color works. Let's see. Or, you know what? I kind of like it like that, just the basic sort of color. It'll keep it just the way it is. All right, let's grab some reds. These guys, and this guy, and maybe this guy, and some blue, green. So we gotta finish off her eyes and her lips. So lips. Just kind of dying on me. Yeah. Oh. And we'll add a little bit of red. All right. There's her lips. What's left is her eyes. And so I kind of I sometimes leave the eyes blank without like the pupils and stuff because it makes it, you don't want to accidentally smear some of the ink, but also kind of creates a much more natural sort of gradient in the eye. So. Like that. Just do a half circle. Yeah, I was watching an old cartoon and I noticed Christopher Judge was one of the voices on it. Didn't know he did the voice or that far back. It's called Action Man, popular in Europe. Ooh, nice. There's that. Cream. There we go. Let's kind of bring it all together. Let's throw this guy on. You're not in my way. Shit. There. Use Chris' voice on. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's impossible. Nah, physics. It's a superpower. Oh. Yeah, that would never be my superpower. Just saying. All right. Here, zoom in. Here's our Daphne, our little damsel in distress, but I don't think we would mind saving this guy. All right. Oh, and so I guess we can just go ahead and detail up her face, like touch up her lips a little bit, as well as add the pupils and stuff. But as far as coloring is concerned, we are done. Done. All right. Gosh, this thing has weird angles. There. All right. That should be good. All right, where's my new ruler? Just want to make sure the pupils, the eyes are a little bit off, a little bit, especially from this angle. Let's see. All right, let's get the. Just have to wing it. There she goes. Now she's really starting to pop. All right. Let's see. I do want to add a little bit of an outline to the between her and the thing here, the background. But, let's see. How does this look? I actually kind of like that green for it. I just don't think it would make a good outline color, though. That's the only problem. All right, let's stick with white then. Let dry for a minute, and then we'll go back in and kind of touch up the line work there. Yeah, we'll touch up the lines here. Good. Okay. I'll tighten this up a bit. Yay. I think that should do it. You have reclaimed the video. And oh shit. I just missed a whole conversation. If I have green or gray eyes, one hell of a combo. I know, right? Right. Excuse me. Alright. You know what? Her eyebrow could use some work. Real quick. What's this? Just a little off there. Right. Let's see. Kind of want to touch up her eyes a little bit, but I think I'm going to kind of wrap it up pretty soon. I'll probably just do off screen or whatever. You know what? Let's see. Where's my... I had a red one. Just want to add a little bit of highlight on the lips. There. All right, I think I'll do it for Daphne here. Maybe I can do it really quickly. Try to end it, but then I was like, nah, keep going. Let's see. I don't give up till it's over. It's all good. Just want to make it a little bit darker in the eyes area. With the eyelids or whatever you call it. I just want to tidy that up just a little bit. That should do it for now. Oh my gosh. All right. Now, just need to sign it. We'll go green. There is Daphne, all colored up. It's a little bit off. There we go. So, yeah, had a lot of fun with this one. So, yeah, let's see. The whole pick is stretched out to fit on the card. Okay, here's talking about something I'm not at all aware of. It's all good though. Just put some stuff away here. But yeah, it's gonna do it for me. I'll go back and touch it up a little bit more, but I think that's gonna do it for this stream. So yeah, I think Mara and Steph are gonna be going live pretty soon, actually, because they started their stream a little bit earlier now. So find us a clip to end us off on. Yeah, so I might do a stream on Monday. Might do a diorama stream if I have everything set up for that in time. If not, because I'm not too sure I will, just because I have a lot of things to do this weekend. But if not, sometime this week we might do a late night diorama stream. And yeah, just check out the Twitter, and I will update whatever we're doing next. If I do a draw stream, it'll probably be the Grimlock, because I grab him real quick. Because he's the closest one that's ready to be colored up. Pull him out, so to speak. There it is. I was working on him a couple days ago, and then decided to pull out some of my other old art. So yeah, let's just go through all my older art that I'll be working on this year that I didn't get to finish. So we got the Supergirl and Batgirl, which I drew on one. Yeah. Let's get a better angle here. Oh, it's worse. Okay, here's this Batgirl and Supergirl, which I started, I think it was on the Mackie 90s channel at one point. I think that's where this was coming from. We got this Tifa. We got Fire and Ice. We got, which obviously for obvious reasons she eats pizza, because let's just say she's very popular in Italy. So and we got obviously our femboss. We got Lita 1. We got Chromia. We got Moonracer and Firestar. We got Aya and Catwoman. We got Jazz and Ratchet. Galvatron and Rodimus. I'm actually going to probably scale him up just a little bit more. He's a little bit too small for my liking, but I'll probably make him a lot bigger. We got this Ariel, and we got this Nemesis Prime. However, I'm going to be recoloring him into a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. So like the Nemesis Prime we did last year, we'll be redoing that in the Shattered Glass colors. Just because, why not? And we have the newest piece I just finished yesterday of Shatter in sort of more of a Michael, not in the Michael Bay, G1 sort of color design, like sort of aesthetics, sort of a like having the waist a certain way, the way the fembots would usually have the waist and whatnot in the face. And I'm probably gonna do a drop kick as well, just to kind of finish that duo off. I think I have that same portfolio. Oh yeah. Art portfolio. I told you. Yeah. Might have to get another one actually, because I'm starting to run out of space for this thing. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. And let's find us a clip to end us off on. I think we'll do some drunk Decepticons. There's nothing wrong with being drunk in Decepticon. So yeah, that's gonna be it for Daphne, and I will see you guys whenever, because I'm not too sure when I'll be streaming next. So just like I said before, just look on Twitter, and I will update as I can. So let's find us. Where are my drunk boys that are? All right, so I'll talk to you guys later, and yeah, goodbye.
Decepticons, a toast to the imminent destruction of the accursed Autobots.
Boy, these are good.
This stuff's the greatest. sneak around in these ugly Earth disguises. Ghetto Cybertron, land of the metal moon.